Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. Of course, if you do enjoy my content, make sure you hit the subscribe button. I upload videos 3 times a week, every Tuesday, Friday, and Sunday. Make sure you follow me on Instagram. I interact with most of you guys on Instagram via DM and comments. So yeah, my Instagram name will be somewhere here on the screen, so make sure you follow me there. I just wanted to take time to, I don't know, be pretty transparent and pretty real about the job market right now. I've gotten a lot of questions about why people aren't getting jobs, how to get jobs, what should you do. So I'm just going to give you guys 3 tips that I think you should do to find a job. The job doesn't necessarily have to be in HR, but the beauty of this industry is that I see things from both sides. So yeah, I hope that you can find one of these 3 tips, if not all 3, super helpful. I wish you well on your journey. Best of luck with applying and landing your ideal job. If you are interested in seeing what tips I want to share, keep watching. So this is going to seem super simple and super easy, but the first thing that I want to remind you guys of when looking for a job, when searching for a job, is consistency, right? Finding a job is literally a job, okay? That means you can't just apply for 2 or 3 jobs every now and then. You can't just think that something's gonna happen and just gonna fall in your lap, right? What you need to do, and I promise you this method works, apply to 5 to 10 jobs every single day. Every day. Make it a part of your daily routine. Whether that takes an hour or whether that takes 2 hours, set aside time in your day to apply for 5 to 10 positions every single day. To be honest with y'all, if you're getting calls from recruiters because they found your information on Indeed or they found your resume somewhere else, obviously those jobs are trash, most of them at least. They're going to be sales jobs or telemarketing jobs or things that are contract positions or way across the world. Those recruiters are basically headhunting and they're looking for anybody to fill those positions. More than likely, your dream job is going to be something that you have to actually apply for and you have to actually go out there and get. Most of the jobs that people want, they have to go get. No one's just gonna drop it in your lap and say, oh, hey, this is Sharon calling from LA. I have this opportunity for you where you're gonna be making $200,000 a year. Are you interested? It doesn't really work that way. You have to be consistent. If you want a new job and you're ready to leave your company or your organization, make it a priority to apply for 5 to 10 positions every single day and be consistent. Step number 2, figure out what your pressure points are. What are your deal breakers? You know, when you are applying for jobs, don't just apply for anything. Don't apply for something that you really don't want to do. If this position says, you know, hey, requires 50% travel, and you don't want to travel, or you have a family or you have kids or a dog or whatever, and you know you aren't comfortable leaving your current situation to travel 50% of the time, why would you apply for the job? You're literally wasting your time and you're wasting the recruiter's time. Figure out what your deal breakers are. You know, travel might be out of the question for some people. Working on weekends might be out of the question for some people. 2nd and 3rd shift opportunities might be out of the question for some people. With me, if you live in Atlanta, applying for a job in Macon where you're having to drive 2 hours every day, you know, that might be a deal breaker. Figure out what your pressure points are and what your deal breakers are and apply for jobs that meet your personal requirements, right? So a good way to figure out what you require is maybe get a list and maybe put 3 things down that you would require. Now, don't get fancy, don't get absurd and say, I must make $100,000, I must be able to work from home, and I must get 6 weeks of vacation every single year. Those are benefits, and those literally don't have much to do with the actual job that you'll be performing. Something good for you to put down is, I want to make at least 70, let me put it this way. If you're making $60,000, one of your items on your list may be, I want to make at least $70,000, right? If you're working Monday through Friday, one of your things on your list may be, I only want to work Monday through Friday. I don't want to work weekends. Figure out what you want, make a list of what you want, and go for it. The third thing that I say when looking for your job is be open to talking to recruiters. It's absolutely, positively nothing wrong with talking to a recruiter or talking to someone from a job and telling them, hey, sorry, I've listened to the description, or I've listened to your spiel and I'm just not interested. Just because you apply for a job and a recruiter reaches out to you does not mean that you have to continue with the process. So you may wake up every day, you apply for 5 jobs in the morning, you go to work, you get off work, you apply for 5 jobs in the afternoon. You have already made your list of deal breakers. The jobs that you are applying for fall within the realm of what you want, and a recruiter reaches out to you. The job is close to your house. The job meets all of the requirements that you've put down, but you're currently in human resources and it's a sales job. It's nothing wrong with you saying, hey, I did apply for this position. Unfortunately, it's not what I thought that it was. I'm no longer interested, but I thank you for considering me for the opportunity. And maybe that will open up a door for you to build a better relationship with that recruiter. And when something else comes across their desk, they'll say, oh yeah, I remember talking to this person. Although they weren't interested in this sales job, maybe they'll be interested in this, and they might reach back out to you. Don't be afraid to talk to recruiters. Don't be afraid to answer and talk to companies, and don't be afraid to say no. Only do what makes you happy and what supports your goal and your dreams. I hope that you guys found these 3 tips super helpful. I also hope that you enjoyed this video. Make sure you subscribe to my channel if you do like my content, and also follow me on Instagram. And until next time,